Tonight, we are talking about flavor. Close your eyes for a second and imagine the most irresistible thing you've ever tasted. Something rich, smooth, just a little dangerous. Maybe it was something you ordered at a restaurant you'd never been to before. You didn't know what to expect. The presentation came out and you thought, well, that looks impressive. Then you took one bite and suddenly you forgot where you were. You forgot what you were going to say next. You just sat there, quietly devastated. Now imagine that feeling walks past you, not on a plate, not behind a menu, on 2 feet. Exactly, because a true goddess, she isn't just seen, she's experienced, like the perfect dish, every detail intentional, every note layered, every moment leaving you wanting just one more taste. And trust me, this recipe, oh, it's unforgettable. Now, every great dining experience begins the same way. Before the first bite, before the scent even reaches you, there is the presentation, and this is an art form. Let's start with the shoulders. Softly plated, perfectly balanced. Not too sharp, not too delicate. Just enough strength to say, I can hold you together, or let you fall apart. There's something about the way a woman carries her shoulders, the tilt, the ease, the quiet authority that tells you everything before she says a word. Loose, she's unbothered. Rolled back, she knows. Slightly forward, like she's leaning into the room. Oh, she's the whole conversation. And the collarbone. That's the garnish. Elegant, subtle. The kind of detail a chef places not because it's necessary, but because it shows you they care. You don't stare at it, but somehow, it's the thing you keep coming back to. Like that final drizzle of sauce that turns nice into, can I speak to the chef? Now, a truly exceptional dish isn't just about individual ingredients. It's about structure, how it's built, how everything holds together. And this is where we have to talk about the neck, because nobody talks about the neck, and they should. Long, graceful, unhurried. It's the stem of the glass. Without it, everything above just sort of sits there. With it, suddenly there's elegance, there's intention. There's that thing you can't name but immediately feel. It connects everything. The jaw, the shoulders, the way she tilts her head slightly when she's amused, like she already knows the punchline, and she's deciding whether you're worth it. The neck is the architecture. And you don't notice architecture when it's done right. You just feel safe inside it. Now, the waist. This is where the chef gets bold. A gentle curve inward, like a perfectly timed pause in a song. Not dramatic, not forced, just there, inviting you to notice, never begging you to. Soft, controlled, dangerous. It's the moment you tell yourself, I'll just have one bite, and immediately realize you've made a terrible, delicious mistake. Because the waist is a promise. It doesn't say much. It doesn't need to. It just exists, quietly, gloriously, as if to say, everything you're about to see was planned, and you believe it, every single time. And then, the hips. Oh, now we're not cooking anymore. We're serving. This is the main course, the signature dish, the thing the restaurant is actually known for, the part people pretend not to stare at, while staring anyway. They don't just move. They simmer, slow, rhythmic, hypnotic, like something on low heat, quietly filling the room before you even realize what's happening to you. And by the time you notice, you're already invested. You've already leaned in. You've already forgotten whatever you were doing before. That sway is not an accident. That sway is communication. It says, I am not in a hurry. I have nowhere to be but here. And everywhere I go becomes the most interesting place in the room. Every step says, you're going to remember this. And honestly, they're not wrong. Let's talk about the thighs, Because now, we're deep into indulgence. Smooth, powerful, like velvet wrapped around quiet strength. They don't ask for attention, they command it, politely, like a five-star dish that doesn't need decoration, because it already knows it's the best thing on the table. There's a weight to them, a presence, the kind that makes a chair look like a throne the moment she sits down. And standing, they have this quiet authority, like they've held up something important their whole lives, and they're completely at peace with that. Not flashy, not loud, just undeniably there. Now, the texture, the skin. This is where everything melts together. Imagine something warm, soft, glowing, like honey catching late afternoon sunlight, like silk that somehow learned how to breathe, the kind of smooth that makes you question your entire skincare routine. It doesn't just reflect light, it plays with it. Depending on the hour, morning light, golden hour, the soft blue of a room at midnight, it looks completely different, and somehow more extraordinary each time. There are women whose skin has a quality that photographers chase and filters try to replicate, and never quite capture. Because you can't replicate living, you can't filter warmth, you can't edit in glow. That's not a product, that's a person. And suddenly, you're not looking anymore, you're imagining. But here's where it gets dangerous. Because up until now, we've just been admiring the dish, the plating, the presentation, the architecture, and it's been extraordinary. But now, it moves, and everything changes. One step, and the entire room recalculates. The sway of her hips, that's rhythm. The roll of her shoulders, that's confidence. The way she turns her head slightly, like she already knows who's watching. Oh, she knows. She always knows. And she doesn't rush. Because when you are the moment, you don't chase attention. You let it come to you, hungry. And here's what's interesting. It's not any one thing. It's never any one thing. It's the combination. It's the way the waist leads the hips, and the hips carry the shoulders, and the shoulders carry the head. And the head carries this expression, somewhere between amused and unbothered, like the world is doing exactly what she expected it to do, which is paying attention. That's not arrogance, that's ownership. And there's a difference. And now, the secret ingredient, the one thing no recipe can fake. The one thing no amount of technique can manufacture. Confidence. That quiet, she has nothing to prove. Because she doesn't. It's in her eyes, calm, knowing, just a little mischievous. Like she's already 3 steps ahead of the conversation, and she's waiting, patiently, for everyone else to catch up. It's in the way she takes up space. Not aggressively, not apologetically. You don't just admire her, you remember her, long after she's gone, long after the room is empty, long after the night has become morning and you've moved on to other things. Something lingers, like the aftertaste of something perfect, that note you can't quite place but keeps coming back to you in the middle of ordinary moments. And that is the blueprint of a goddess. Not something you learn, not something you copy, not something you build in a lab or replicate with the right ingredients. Something you feel, something you crave, without ever fully understanding why. And the most dangerous part? Once you've experienced it, nothing else quite tastes the same again. You'll sit across from perfectly fine. You'll encounter genuinely impressive. You'll spend time with objectively beautiful. And somewhere in the back of your mind, quiet, persistent, inconvenient, a memory will tap you on the shoulder. Remember? And you will. Oh, you will.